So I hope you don't mind, but I'm sitting outside. It is a super nice summer day, not too hot yet, but it's kind of like early in the morning. Nice view down the valley. So I figured, let me just super quickly jump on a video and show off what we've been currently working on. And there's one thing that we're now able to solve, which I feel is always super annoying, is when you work on something and you have a PR running on CI in the background and it fails, but it fails because you messed up some formatting issue. And so you have to jump back, fix it, push it up again, re-trigger CI. It's just like a distraction, waste of time. Now, clearly you could avoid this by having prettier plugins installed, have a pre-push hook that formats it, etc. I kind of hate those pre-push ones because they kind of interrupt your flow. But we've been working now on the self-healing CI to improve how it works to fix these types of issues as well. So let me just super quickly show it off to you. Like here, for instance, I just introduced one super silly mistake. I used double quotes instead of single quotes. And so if I now push this to CI by creating a PR, and so I jump over to that PR, you can see CI kicks in. And while this is running, let me actually show you in the editor how you can configure this, what I did basically. And so this is my CI YAML file. I'm using GitHub in this case. And I just have the usual configuration. You can even generate this with an X to have like a template that you can then customize and integrate in your existing setup. But basically the core part here is that I run this check here, right? So in addition to just the NX commands, I also run this NX Cloud record command and then whatever command I want to run after that. And the NX has already a formatting task in it, so you can run NX format to run formatting with prettier that will already fix it, or format check to just verify whether something is wrong. And I'm using this NX Cloud record to let NX Cloud know about the output of this command. And then the very important part is that obviously self-healing, such as self-healing works, you need to have this step. So you need to have this NX Cloud fix CI. And you also need to make sure you have this if always, because clearly based on how these workflows work in GitHub Actions and other CI providers, if one of these steps here fails, the next one wouldn't be run, right? So you need to make sure that this always runs regardless of the result of the previous ones, so you can capture the result. So if we go back to our GitHub issue, you see there's already a nice cloud comment that comes in here saying the format failed. We can also go and look at it obviously in the dashboard itself. We see there's the output here, which here just prints out the file that actually has a formatting issue. But if I go here to the fix, you can see there's a fix generation in progress. And so usually just a couple of seconds later, you can see the fix has been created. And so correctly adjusted by here changing the double quotes to single quotes. Now, usually you don't look at this page here or even on the PR, because also the PR here has the information that the fix has been created. You can also see there is verifying right now. So if you wait for a second, we will also see that CI in the background runs again with just that task here to make sure that that fix was actually effective. But usually what you do is you are in your editor, and you can already see here I got a notification, because you're not looking at your PR constantly or CI. You just keep working on other stuff potentially. And so here you immediately get this notification. You can click on it and you would see the details of what's going on. So here's a description of what happened and why it failed. You see the log output, which for this specifically here is not super interesting. But the interesting part is here the actual fix. So you can see here the diff part, so that it kind of fixed it correctly. And so if you're good, you can just go ahead and say apply fix, and it keeps applying it. And so what happens here is if I go back here, you will see a new commit has been added. And so if I go in here, you see there has been a new commit to adjust that broken formatting issue. Interesting also, which I didn't emphasize here now, but you can see it has been verified as well, which means the run has been re-triggered on CI to make sure this is actually proper fix. You can see this locally as well. If you go to the NX console view, I go in here, you see this was the formatting issue that I had, and if I open it up, you can see the fix again, that it has been verified. So it works once we rerun it, and it got applied to the branch. So yeah, try it out on your own project. We're looking for feedback. So if you happen to see a fix running on CI, and if you go to your NX Cloud dashboard here, now this one I already applied obviously, but you will see the buttons that allow you to also reject the fix. And this will allow you to provide feedback to tell us why you rejected it. So if you can spend a couple of seconds and write in why it didn't work for you, maybe there was something off. We actively look at this feedback to improve how self-healing works, so that we can make it better every time. So hope this was helpful. Check it out. As always, my DMs are open, so feel free to reach out, and I'll see you in the next one.